舞台は寝台。神秘残る最後の時代。魔獣救うウルクの地で最大の悪が目を覚ます。フェイトグランドオーダー。第7得意点。絶対魔獣戦線バビロニア。
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Fate Grand Order Babylonia. We have Quetzalcoatl at our side. And on the, the back burner side of things, we also have a more ascended version of Sitonai, who is now, well, see, I have two minds, because I get it, it's like more snowy and stuff, but it looks less like Ilya, which I kind of dislike. But at the same time, now her sprite just has her bear always out, which is great. And like, look at this Okami bear. It's kind of rad. So it's like, man, it's up and down. I love the bear out, but I dislike the new costume. Ah, well. Prophecy of the Heavens. Well, let's deal with this. So, hey, Ishtar, we can get you on our side now, because you'll be quite useful, unless there's another archer in here who I want to see. Now we're good. Let's just go with Let's go with Ishtar then. And we'll go to our team of Kaizer. We're going to switch you out, because you're not what we want. We want you. Even you. I mean, honestly though, I don't have many other archers that are pretty dope. Let's go by our class. Not really. I'll put you in because you're looking fresh in that outfit, so... And then finally we have you, which you can get just a, There we go. Alright, sounds good. Nothing can defeat our team of saber killers, though. Because, I mean, like, out of every class, my archer class... Well, archer and caster are my two that I'm really good with, so... Alright, let's discuss our situation. That is unnecessary. No, the goddess Quetzalcoatl has joined the party. That's all that matters, yes. Of course, they'll figure out the details later, so there's no need for an explanation, Romani. Are you getting enough nutrition, enough sleep? You look like you're about to collapse from the inside out. Are you alright? I'll be happy to give you a hug. Oh, that's impossible, no? Sorry for getting your hopes up. He's like... Until the singularity is restored, race shifting is impossible. And even if it is restored, my spirit origin wasn't summoned by Chaldea, so I can't go to visit you, no? Yeah, it's more or less correct, Quetzalcoatl. I'm glad you understand. I guess we can't do anything about that, no? It's really a shame, but I believe in my fate with... Tanner... And... You, the girl who blocked my patada. Patada? Time to pull up the... Google Translate once again. Yes, a patada. Kick, okay. You were so cool, yes. I love cool girls, yes. Tell me your name. Please don't grab my sides and lift me up. Please let me down, Quetzalcoatl. My name is Mash Kyrielite. What a wonderful name, yes. I'm Quetzalcoatl. If it's too long, you can call me Codal if you want, yes. I don't think that's a good idea. Codal just means snake. Huh? That girl over there. Is she... Silence is golden, you feathered snake. Her situation is the gloomiest of us all. So it seems. I guess I'll act the eldest then. Hello, Ishtar. Is this the first time we've met? Of course it is. Well, we were shooting at each other a second ago. No, we're friends now, friends. You're so cold, Ishtar. You should laugh more. Be bright like the sun. Nobody asked you. It's inelegant to shine brightly all the time. I shine brighter than anyone, but my blessings are only available to a chosen few. That's how the goddess of beauty should be. I don't just sparkle all the time like you. So you're shy in spite of your divine aspects, yes? Is that just who you are, or is it the influence of your vessel? Anyway, this is the only time in your life as a goddess and you're likely to be humble, isn't it? Congratulations on your good luck. You met a good master, yes? Stop patronizing me. You're the one who's been poisoned by human culture. What the heck is this Lucha Libre stuff anyway? What you're doing is like using a space shuttle in a go-kart race. You need to realize that for those trying to race seriously, you're a bigger nuisance than the incineration of humanity. En serio? Wow, this space shuttle sounds like a really strong flying move, yes? That wasn't a compliment. This god is all messed up. The wrestling virus has infected her brain, brother. They're like sisters. What? No, you take that back. No, maybe that's right. After all, they're both goddesses that rule Venus. Ishtar is the goddess of the morning star, Venus. And Quetzalcoatl is often depicted as the god of destruction. The god of destruction. Tilahuis Kapalantekulti. Tilachis Kakalantekulti. I'm sorry. Is the personification of the morning star in Aztec myth. In other words, they're both related to Venus. Maybe the reason Quetzalcoatl is a goddess this time is that her aspect is Venus, that is beauty, has been emphasized. So it seems, the fact that she put the sunstone in her temple seems to mean she has no intention of using it herself. That plumed snake intends on shining as a goddess with nothing but her own body. See, the sunstone is dangerous and hot, yes. The only thing you're allowed to use outside the ring is folding chairs, yes. And... Why do you keep doing that? The one who stands out the most here is that mage. Hello, dweller of dreams. Was it you who made that cradle? Yes, right. Wise Quetzalcoatl, goddess of wisdom, sower of the seeds of civilization. I can see where you got those titles. What's with all those titles anyway? You must have been busy back in the day. There was nobody else who could do it. After a few generations, those more suited than me took over. Anyway, that finishes my introduction to everyone. Let's get to the main topic. About the Axe of Marduk sitting there behind my temple. Ah, how can you blatantly ignore me like that? I'm pretty sure a goddess shouldn't behave that way. Okay? I hear the voices of the fairies, yes. I guess there were a lot of them in these ancient eras. I hear something, but do not see it. You humans call it the voice of the fairies. So let's just ignore it. I can't see anything, and neither can you, yes? Yes? Are you the devil? I'm here. Pay attention to me. Enough of those gestures and pretending that nobody's here. Adios, adios. Making gestures as if to say, nobody's here. I can't see anyone. You're so mean. I've worked so hard for you ever since we met in the jungle. This is how you treat me? What is your problem, cuckoo? When I slack off, you try to kill me. When I boycott work, you try to kill me. When I'm playing around, you try to kill me. Do you not like me? I hate you, yes. Jaguars must die, yes. Such harsh words. It's hard to believe they're coming from Quetzalcoatl. It actually isn't much of a surprise. Jaguar Warrior is a divine spirit who was worshipped by the Mesoamerican civilizations such as the Olmecs and the Aztecs. The jaguar is a symbol of battle and death. Jaguar Warrior is said to be related to one aspect of Tezcatlipoca, one of the highest deities that frequently appears in Mesoamerican mythology. This Tezcatlipoca is a rival to Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl is the epitome of good, whereas Tezcatlipoca is the epitome of evil. In the myths, Quetzalcoatl is even killed by Tezcatlipoca. This resulted in the fall of civilization that Quetzalcoatl had lovingly raised. Ah, so Jaguar Warrior was real. Of course I'm real! What do you people think I was? A meme character. Perhaps some kind of jungle hallucination is my thought. I hear Mexico has some good cacti. Yo, it has some of that good cacti. You thought it was the spirit of a peyote? So as you can see, I'm a poor jaguar spirit who's cruelly abused by Cuckoo. Even when I got the sacrifices, I couldn't eat their hearts, and she got serious mad too. Of course, I won't allow sacrifices to take place in my sight. I only accept them when I take a new host. I don't need any other sacrificial rituals. Unlike Tezcatlipoca, I don't look forward to the sacrificial rituals. You see, that's why all the warriors that were sacrifices are still alive. They're all doing the training that Cuckoo set for them all over Eridu. She said, first you're going to learn to take a hit and force them into horrifyingly difficult training. Those poor soldiers, that's a fate worse than death, I think. Cuckoo's such a sadist. You want to join them? Learn lucha? I'll start by breaking your limbs and hurling you into the sea. She says it with a smile too. Tanner, don't be tricked. Oh, there she goes. Back to the topic at hand. What did you even do to her? Wasn't your goal to get the Axe of Marduk more than it was to get rid of me? Yes, that's right. We need the destructive power of that axe to defeat Gorgon. That's why we came here. What do we do? Nobody told me the axe was so big. We're not strong enough to carry it. I thought so. It weighs the same as all of Eridu. But I know of another way to carry it. We can make a rope with jungle vines and have my winged serpents carry it to Uruk. I'll have 3 teams of 300 of them take turns carrying it. It'll take 3 days. Is that enough time? Just barely. Of course, that'd be great. You work on a whole different scale, Quetzalcoatl. Way more useful than Merlin. I am a thinker, not a worker. Don't compare me to a war god. But it's true that Quetzalcoatl's useful. Let's keep on relying on her. It bothers me to make a lady do all the work. There's no need to worry about that, no. Because there's something I want you to do before I get the winged serpents ready. Okay, look at all those groundskeepers standing around the axe, yes? Oh, just dudes? Giant statues, got it. An army of giant wrestlers! See, a defense system left by the Mesopotamian gods is what it was. They've got an attack bonus against divinities too, so that none of the gods can misuse it. It'll be a bit hard for me and Ishtar to deal with them. Of course I picked Ishtar, so you can take care of them. Oh my, I guess it was too early to assume going home was going to be a cakewalk. Very well. Let's do it, Tenor. Oh, I have Gil and Ishtar. Wow. And, Adelante. Don't worry, it's nothing compared to what Quetzalcoatl has to do. Just be careful when you select your party members. That's right. Make sure you think carefully before you start the fight, Master. Thanks for telling me beforehand. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know if it counts for Gil because he's not technically divinity. He's partially, but not full. Let's see here. El Luchador. Let's see here. Okay, well, we'll see when we do damage if it's actually a lot. So try and grab as many of those as we can. Ooh, that's gonna hurt though when he starts doing his steppy. Yep. Okay. Let's go. A little bit of this. Big crit. Nice. Good. Okay. He does get the bonus damage on him. Okay. That sucks. Okay. Let's do this to get meter for her. Okay. We got some more wrestling Spriggans. 2 of them, huh? 2 of them! Attack up, crit up. You know what? Let's go. Let's do it with you. Okay, now we're gonna go a bit of this. Rip and tear through them. Doubt there'll be 3 in the last one. There might be 3 in the last one. Wow, okay. That wasn't enough, but that's fine. We'll still kill 1. And get meter back, too. Well, stars, mostly. Okay. Wow, you're buffing. Yep. Okay. 1 more of that. If the first hit doesn't kill... Yeah, there we go. How much are you gonna get now? Probably a ton. Yeah, okay, that's good meter gain. You're back, huh? Okay. Ah, El Gran Gordo. Pop that on you. Pop that on you, because that's even good for more damage. I mean, that's gonna go next turn, but that's fine. No, let's go like that. Okay, let's see how we do. I don't even know if this will kill, honestly, because these dudes are quite defensive. That's 83. How much do you have left? 100. Can you do 100 with this? Let's see. Got double buster up. Ooh, no, that's not enough. But that with the crits did. Okay. Good. Nice stuff, nice stuff. Take that. Well, looks like we got a big ol' axe. An axe to grind. Doesn't even... Well, at this point, would you need to grind it? I feel like it's big enough that you could just drop it and it'll deal damage, you know? We got a whole bunch of different classes here. Let's grab a solid... Really now? I don't know. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, I can't disagree. Let's grab a saber, ruler. Let's put you in the back just as a good attacker. Okay. I mean, what? I can't say anything to that. It's not wrong. They do. Well done. Now just leave the next 3 days and 3 nights to my babies, yes? I contacted King Gilgamesh as well. I told him we could deliver the goods a day before Gorgon's attack. And let's return to Uruk. It's a 2-day trip from Eridu, so we do have some leeway, but... In that case, we can spare... Can we spare just a little time? Since we're in Eridu, you just have to see the finest cylinder seals Eridu has to offer. Cylinder seals? What are those? Like animals? Like arf seals, but cylindrical? Oh. This is the center of Eridu, where royal authority was granted. It is a bit odd that I'd introduce you to this place, being a foreign deity. Royal authority as proof of kingship is granted by the gods. Just think of it as being akin to a contract or covenant. In Mesopotamia, the gods decide who will be king. One is chosen from among the rulers of the land. As for the cylinder seals, they're those big pillars. The seals are, as the name suggests, like one's personal seal. And or perhaps you use stamp-like personal seals back home? You know, a drawing carved onto a block, which you then press into ink so you can make many copies of it onto paper? Well, in Uruk, 5,000 years before your time, the type of seal was already a part of daily life. Of course, they weren't used as signatures, they were for magical ceremonies. They had tails carved into them, were dipped in mud, and then rolled onto things, tools for the mass production of stories, if you will. Well, that makes sense. Seems the cylinder seals here are the biggest and oldest ones of all. Let's see, you won't be able to read it like this. Let me transcribe it into the air. Interesting. I do wonder if those are even real. City and a dragon? Quite a story we have here. When a ring of light appears in the heavens, the land of Mesopotamia shall be returned to its origin. Huh. See how that predict our current situation. I'm very happy. He's like, whoa, that's like right now. And he's not like, what could that mean? Thank you for being smart. The city it refers to is Uruk. And the giant dragon is the goddess Tiamat, referring to Gorgon. I exercise my right, in other words, my God-given right to remain silent. Okay. I reserve the right to withhold comment as well, yes. What are y'all hiding? To be frank, woof! What keeps happening to you? Hush, furry ball. This is only a sightseeing spot. It holds no special meaning. Really? But the fact that it's a sightseeing spot... Yes, Eridu is a city of the same size of Uruk. To the people of Mesopotamia, the contents of the seal may be well known. The people of Uruk were afraid of Tiamat because they already knew the prophecy on this seal. I suppose so. And that Goldie established the demonic front, knowing the content on the seal. Well, I'm not one to talk since I was part of the Three Goddess Alliance, but the people of Uruk don't know when to quit. But as a result, this land managed to stave off ruin for half a year, and a master named Tanner made it in time. And now it is my turn to reward those efforts. I'm a flighty goddess, but I will do everything in my power to help you. Well, it'll be a pain if you change sides again so easily, but you are welcome as an ally. I get why you wanted to show this to, Tanner. Seems you really are a goddess who watches over human growth. Without being overprotective, you're more of a reliable older sister than a mother. Oh, you're embarrassing me. Actually, they did call me Big Sis, yes? I'm the older sister type too, count me in. Wait a second. I just realized, isn't this totally like a harem girl situation? 3 goddesses, a little girl, and a kohai. That's a really high percentage of girls. People absolutely pointed out that, like, none of the dialogue changes for the female main character. Wild. I wouldn't be surprised if a passionate youth event starts up one of these days. Hi, Jaguar, you're leaving the group. I'm appointing you the supervisor of the axe-bearing winged servants. Oh, come on, you demoted me to the B team. I want to be next to Tanner where the main action is. Are you going to make me repeat myself? Translation, should I make you a carpet or mount your head on the wall? Okay, the winged serpents were in good paws. Will be in good paws. I'll make sure to get to Uruk in 3 days. I don't know if giving that to her is a great idea, honestly. And so Jaguar Warrior has left our party. Quetzalcoatl is good judgment. I know, right? When you're on the road, the fewer rivals, the better. Oh yes, Ishtar, you can fly too, so there's no need for you to come with us to the jungle, is there? You should probably leave this to Anna and me and return to Uruk ahead of us. No, I'm coming with you. As if I could leave a goddess alone when she obviously has an ulterior motive. Right, Mash? You're on my side, aren't you? I'm not on anyone's side, but I just hope the road back is a safe one. Contrary to what Jaguar Warrior said before, this is no harem. It's more like a gambling den. Well, last time it was all dudes. Maybe this is just the universe balancing itself out. Surely after 7 searches, kind of thing was bound to happen. This is what makes journeys so much fun. In any event, it's a good thing that the final search is a colorful one. Yeah, I'm certain demonic beasts will attack a few times for you, Weecher, but there'll be no match for you now. Enjoy yourself on the way back. Just don't let your guard down. It's like before, it's like, oh god, demonic beasts! And now it's like, whatever. 2.5 goddesses. Coming up next on NBC. Okay. So, that's a very simple party setup to get started. Wow, that sucked. I should have gone all 3. Oof. Only 3 of them at least, so we're gonna go a little bit of that. There we go, that's 1. Oh my goodness, that's just embarrassing. At least they're not doing poison too, because that's annoying. Let's go a little bit of that. Okay. You got full meter. Okay. Anyone else can get some good... I guess you can get some stars, sure. Okay. Battle 2, what do we got? Some axemen. Sure, let's just kill you, because you get your meter back fairly quickly anyways, so the more we deal with them, the better. You're dunsies. Okay. Wow, that was more crits than I expected. Just go nuts on you. Let's see how we do. Okay, so you can do about 20,000 in total. These guys are actually hitting real hard. Like, surprisingly hard. Okay. You're probably not demonic or anything, but let's just to be sure. I just don't want my girl to die. Don't want Lartoria to die. I hate that name. Mommy Saber is pretty good. There you go. Don't kill her. Okay, good. Should be enough. Okay. And you have enough for a super, which will be probably enough to just nuke the final opponent if they are... Well, no, never mind. It's a Kaizer. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna shuffle. I get more of hers. Good. Okay. Do some big stuff. That was a lot more damage than I actually expected for a multi-hit, so it's pretty good. You can kill Lancelot and I'd be fine. Thank you. That's what I wanted, actually. Come on in, don't escape. This'll do it. That'll be it. Yeah, with crits, Dante's does really good damage. Shame about when it's not. Okay, there we go. Time to make a nice, easy trek home. No problems, you know? Oh, now it's night. Boy, every time there's nighttime, we get a heart-to-heart event, huh? Ishtar again? Must be Ishtar o'clock. You've got some good instincts. However, I do question your character for talking to someone without looking at them. Are we gonna learn about the whole this? Or does it mean you become sensitive to my presence? If that's it, I wouldn't mind. That just means it's been worth teaching you proper manners when dealing with goddesses every night. Ah, night mode from the get-go today, huh? What is that? That's exactly what I'm telling you not to do. Don't stare at someone's face in silence, whether she's a goddess or not. You say witty things or whisper sweet nothings. Never mind. Tonight I came to praise you. It looks like you've befriended another new goddess. Well done, I applaud you. It really is impressive, but for some reason I'm miffed. Let me pinch your cheek a bit. That was a painful sound. Ah, that made me feel better. What a strange effect. I'm going to record it thus. When Tanner becomes friendly with another goddess, inflicting physical pain will dispel my depression. Anyway, you know, despite her appearance, Quetzalcoatl is the strongest within the three-goddess alliance. If she went all out, she could even defeat Gorgon, who has been gaining strength as she slaughters humans. But even after leaving the alliance, the law of the alliance still binds us. Because fellow goddesses can attack each other, the question of who is stronger is meaningless. I see, so in the end we have to defeat them ourselves. Yes, that's why you can never let your guard down. Quetzalcoatl's not that useful, so... Tanner? Good night. Say, you're looking mighty pale. Have you come down with something? Feel your forehead. Yikes, you're burning up! I've never felt a forehead so hot before. The jungle is because of the jungle? Is some unknown infectious disease going around? Earth really is unclean, dirty, filthy. Well, remember, there was something going around about that. Ugh, I'm just tired. Really? Just how tired are you? I haven't had any decent rest in a whole month. You're taking the term hard work to the extreme. Even hard labor in Kerr lasts only 3 days. Maybe it's a little tougher than usual this time with the hard time limit. I don't know. You are investigating the singularities after all. I suppose that is a difficult battle for you humans. Alright, then I'll take the rest of your watch. You go lie down over there. I'll guard the entire area. I swear by the name of Urkala, no enemy shall come near. So sleep and be at ease. Of course, you can also tell me stories about the singularities you've encountered so far. The night is long. I promise I won't get bored. I'll be a good listener. Long ago in Okeanos, a rotten pirate named Blackbeard. I love it. Yeah. Good night. A pyramid from the sky. What a foolish heroic spirit. I know the type. Just as stupid as King Gilgamesh. That Nitocris sounds likable. A heroic spirit who treats ghosts well is a heroic spirit who appreciates the good things in life. But skull-faced heroic spirits kind of turn me off. Wearing bones on their flesh just sounds painful. I ended up telling you about all 6 of them. I'm sorry I ended up tiring you out even more, but I enjoyed it. Thank you for sharing your experiences with me. You enjoyed it? Yes, I'm sure it was a tough, merciless experience for you. But all that, it's like the sort of thrilling adventure I always dreamt of, and more than anything, each one of those singularities ended happily. You're not the only one who worked hard. The humans in each period you visited never gave up. No matter how rough it got, they gritted their teeth and rose up. Yes, just what I expected of humans. Nature, fate, the gods, and even evil itself within humanity. Only humans can bring down all of that nonsense. They are the epitome of unlimited potential, so it's appropriate that I protect them. You like humans? Well, yes, I like them. I want to protect humans as well as have an adventure like that, but I don't have that kind of freedom. Looks like the morning sun is about to rise. We'd better get some sleep. We're going back to Uruk soon, right? The area around Uruk is overrun with Gorgon's demonic beasts, but I'm sure they won't be any problem for you. Although I can't vouch for what's going on within Uruk's walls. Well, that ends our nightly chat. You're a frail human, so get your rest now. No final simp? No, I love you, my goddess. Alright, where are we off to? We at Uruk? We getting there? Let's see. Yeah! Back to the streets! We got assassins and riders and... interesting. Well, always start off with one of you, because you're always helpful. This is pretty good so far. Let's switch you out for... one of y'all. Just in case. And instead of Avenger, let's go with, Who would be very good? Probably just you. Okay. Switch that off for, like, can we get a 12? No, it's too much. I can do math in my head, not well. Let's go with, I guess I could max that out now, huh? Probably do that. Give the golden wings. Okay. Oh, just a battle? Just a battle to get there? Must be, must be. Probably gonna be story afterwards, though. It'd be cool if each battle had you moving to new areas, you know? Like, you could see yourself getting further away. That'd be cool. Wow, that did not deal as much damage as I expected. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna go like this. There we go. And okay. Deadly poison is not very good. Oof. Wait, you didn't get poisoned. Nice. Okay, there we go. More just big, strong hits. That can be it for them. Yep. Okay. No poison on you. Wow, you're not getting the poison. That's very good. And surprising. Okay. Okay. 9,000, can you do it? Nope. Okay. Let's go. No, let's go. Just like that, sure. Nah, I didn't get enough. That's fine. I was like, which way could get it? Neither probably could. Want to get them both. Double green up. Use some Galus here. Okay. Let's go with... Let's go with that. Hey, near water. Yeah, it's literally right behind you, huh? Alright. Go ham. Because you're demonic, right? You should get extra damage. Nope, guess not. Silly me, thinking the demonic beasts would be labeled as demonic, you know? Okay, instead, give that to you. So what we'll do is we'll go like this. Again, sometimes it's like the classifications for stuff are like, does it count? You'd think a demonic beast would be demonic, you know? Oh, you got this. Oh, maybe not. Oh, so close. Boy, you're really trying to debuff us, huh? Some stars. Okay. And it's gonna be a dragon, right? No, it's Nugalu. Okay. Alright. Ooh. Frick. Frick, I don't have it. That's fine. I was like, I got it. You're dead, but I totally don't. Because I forgot that I don't have... He doesn't have a way to give himself meter. This will still deal really good damage. Especially if this gets a crit. Nope. At least we got that next turn. Okay, whoa. Okay, you're screwed. You're screwed. Nice, 69, always welcome for obvious reasons. Alright. Ugalu, more like no more Galu. Yes. That's the jokes you pay for with your ad money on this. You're welcome, advertisers. Ah, we're back. Vaya! That wall that blew up to smithereens is properly restored, yes? Uruk's people are amazing, yes? Of course, they're all hard workers. The only one with permanent behavioral issues is Goldie. Well, even he will bow his head to this. I never imagined Quetzalcoatl will join our forces. You really are the goddess of victory, Ishtar? Yep, that's what I'll say. Yes, Ishtar, that seems likely. King Gilgamesh only planned on defeating Quetzalcoatl. I don't think he could have even predicted, Tanner's actions. What's wrong, Anna? The gatekeeper isn't there. I don't smell blood, but I have a bad feeling about this. Tanner, something's bothering me. I'm gonna go ahead on my own. After I check and see that everything's alright, I'll head straight to the Chaldean embassy. Indeed, it feels like life has been drained from the entire city. I don't hear any construction work going on like before. Let's hurry into the city, Master. We should assume something has happened. Nobody's walking around in the streets. The stores are closed too. What's going on? Lord Merlin, you have returned. Oh, but you have returned too late. Oh, you. This is the face I wanted to see. What on earth happened here? What do you mean by too late? Lord Merlin and Lord Tanner of Chaldea. Please calm down and listen. King Gilgamesh has passed away. What? They are currently holding his funeral at the ziggurat. What? Huh? Really? There's really a funeral? Siduri, what's the meaning of this? Everyone, you have returned. But you're too late. King Gilgamesh is... How could anyone kill him? That's right, there's no way King Gilgamesh could die. He's a man who saw the future and voluntarily became a mage. He had to have proper precautions against assassinations. He promised me that he'd concentrate on giving orders from the throne to prevent dying in battle. Who could kill him and how? Merlin is pissed. How the king died, you ask? Well, I can't believe this. Oh, how terrifying. I never imagined it would be this sharp. King Gilgamesh, you're trembling. Are you not feeling well? That's not it, fool. The blueprint for the fangs of Napishtim are finally complete. Look here and feast your eyes on its magnificent. This is prized work. Take this to the armory. We have no time. Build it directly on site, not in Uruk. Tell them to complete it within 2 days. So it was your usual kingly extreme emotional outburst. I see, this is... External pressure automatically builds the frame, which according to your plans transforms this much within 10 seconds. Truly the work of a genius, my king. Perhaps you should consider becoming an architect. Don't tempt me. I'd seriously consider it. A king should be versed in architecture if he truly hopes to be a well-rounded ruler. By the way, it's an interlocking wooden frame, and the pressure comes from oil. It all rises up as if a wave is pushing it into the air. As it is similar to chugging down a stein of ale, I call it the chug-a-lug style. What do you think? Genius, my king. You should get a patent for it as well. This is our secret weapon to defeat Gorgon in the battle to come. Let us send the materials to Dnieper in advance. Idiot, it's the reverse. This goes from here to here, and place them in this manner. Why would you place it there? What about defeating Gorgon? Confronting that goddess is Tanner's job. It's not a place for me to interfere. Ugh. My king, perhaps you really are not feeling well? Perhaps. It is only slight dizziness. I may have overworked these past few days. My magical energy fails, the barrier will be weaker. One can't rule out an attack by the demonic beasts. Merlin should be back tomorrow. Now, until then... Pardon me, your majesty. A messenger from the northern wall is here to see you. Pardon me, your majesty. We've received a petition from the eastern market. Pardon me, your majesty. We have a complaint from the brothel. Pardon me, your majesty. A request from the One Priestess Academy has been delivered. Pardon me, your majesty. Regarding today's ceremonies, the sacred temple is... Did he literally work himself to death? Come now, line up single file and I'll deal with you one by one. Siduri, go run over to the armory. He just died from overwork, huh? Things have settled down for now. Looks like I can finally take a small break. But why is it so hectic? They'll work me to death before we face the goddesses. The throne here's to show authority, not to rest. Now I have no choice. I assume Siduri will return in 5 minutes. Until then, just for a moment. Wow. Rip in peace. I must have fallen asleep. Every second is so precious. Siduri, how long have I been asleep? 1 minute? 5 minutes? I seem to have awoken from my nap in the depths of Kerr. This is no time for jokes. I really am dead here. I like how he's just like, oh, I died. And that's how it went. I returned to see the king on his throne in eternal slumber. He died from overwork? No, that just cannot be. This is very relevant to my interests. I could die just like this. This is the King Gilgamesh. If it were so easy to kill him, he would have died dozens of times by now. You're right, I lost my cool in the heat of the moment. Thinking back, it felt strange in Uruk when we left as well. Lady Siduri, after we headed to did something strange happen here in the city? See, the assault of the demonic beasts calmed down, but we had many reports of deaths from weakness within Uruk. I didn't think much of it because of the king's funeral, but it is indeed abnormal. Can this be... Unnatural, you mean to say? Yes, King Gilgamesh didn't work himself to death. Someone killed him. Which means the Three Goddess Alliance must be responsible. I don't think anyone else is capable of killing the king. This is true, but King Gorgon really kills so indirectly? Well... Quetzalcoatl is all about physical combat. Ishtar is all about archery and loud laughs. Yes, within the Three Goddess Alliance, there is no one goddess that can perform such an assassination. Huh? What are you guys talking about? Hold on, Mash Tanner. Ishtar isn't in the Three Goddess Alliance. She kept getting in our way, didn't she? Oh, now that you mention it, you're right. She was killing Gorgon's demonic beasts, which would be against the Three Goddess Alliance rules. But if so, who's the third goddess? Who, you ask? It's Ereshkigal. You didn't know that until now? She's god indigenous to this land, yes? Queen of Kerr, ruler of death and phantoms. What did you say? Ereshkigal is here? Why? So not even Ishtar knew the true name of the third goddess? But how? The only Sumerian deity left in this era should be Ishtar. All is well in the underworld. Oh, I see. I get it, so that's the trick. Ereshkigal's resurrection. Ishtar not noticing it. Very, very odd, don't you think? Hey, don't be a smartass, Merlin. You know something, let's hear it. Alright, in the Sumerian myths, Ishtar, the queen of heaven. Ereshkigal, the queen of Kur, like cats and dogs. Ishtar headed to the underworld for no reason and was stripped of her divinity by the 7 underworld gates. There she was even murdered by Ereshkigal. Isn't that right, Ishtar? That's right, got a problem? Those 7 cursed gates, ugh. They stripped away the authority that I prepared to use against Ereshkigal, and in the end I was dragged in front of her all naked and mercilessly skewered over and over with spears. So I'd have a really hard time dealing with her. Why did Ereshkigal get resurrected? On top of that, she's part of the 3 Goddess Alliance. As far as her joining the Alliance, I imagine only she knows that reason. I know why Ereshkigal was resurrected. It's you, Ishtar. When you were summoned, Ereshkigal was summoned too. I thought it was strange to begin with. Why did the temple matron who successfully summoned you die? Most likely answers that Ereshkigal killed her. She summoned not 1, but 2 goddesses. The girl that served as your vessel had quite an amusing persona. She was able to cleanly separate her good and evil sides. One became you, and the other became Ereshkigal. Whoa! A good Ishtar and evil Ereshkigal. Impossible! An evil Ishtar and good Ereshkigal. Yeah, that feels more like it. I get it. I've been touting my own goodness too much. Besides, I can get more offerings if I'm a tad bad, yeah? By the way, come by my Aeana later, Tanner, okay? I'll give you a worse scare than you'd ever get in Kur. I see. Ishtar, the goddess of bountiful harvest, can be seen as the great Mother Earth symbolizing human life. On the other hand, Ereshkigal symbolizes human death and is the terrible Mother Earth. The 2 goddesses are 2 sides of the same coin, and perhaps even born from the same deity. The goddess nurturing life later becomes a goddess of death. Izanami of Japanese myths follows this pattern as well. If Ishtar was summoned, then by extension, Ereshkigal would be too. Furthermore, they're the same deity, so that's why they're only counted as a single Sumerian goddess. Wow, then what? She might have been secretly using this body of mine this whole time? Possibility does exist. Ereshkigal cannot leave Kur. She moved around above ground, she probably used your body, secretly like when you were asleep. I see. It is Ereshkigal's scent of death that fills Uruk now. Ereshkigal's Galu spirits remove souls from the weak and exhausted first. One such spirit must have taken King Gilgamesh's soul to Kur. If that's the case, we still have time. We haven't yet buried the king's corpse. If we liberate his soul from the soul cages, he might wake up. That is correct, Lady Siduri. Actually, we'd be in a lot of trouble if we lost him now. King Gilgamesh's leadership is an absolute necessity if we want to defeat Gorgon. Which means we'll have to head to Kur and retrieve his soul, right, Senpai? That's right, we're going to hell to get his soul back. But wait, you won't speak of going to Kur so easily. Isn't that a bit overzealous? It's the underworld, a world where every heroic spirit and deity is powerless. There, Ereshkigal's the absolute law. No matter what you do, you'll get captured and sentenced to skewering, you see? Time for rescuing, not talking. Yeah, we don't get a chance like this often. Let's make sure to put King Gilgamesh deep in our debt for this. Crap, I don't like this as we're going. I need to escape while I can. Hold it right there, Ishtar, yes? You know how to get to the underworld, right? So hurry up and guide us there, yes? It's fine. Tanner will make the 3rd goddess fall as well, yes? Wait, you fiery meathead, let go of me! Let go of me! Dumuzid, the god of shepherds, isn't there anymore. We can't be resurrected if we die, so why do we want to go to the underworld? Well, looks like we got our next task. Which is, well, at least the axe is shipping at the same amount of time, right? Like it's on par, which is pretty good. And quartz get. All right, guys. Oh, that's the longest one I think I've ever seen. All right, there's no way we're getting through that. That might even, okay, it's gonna be a long one. Thank you all for watching, guys. We'll see you next time for some more Fate Grand Order Babylonia, where we're gonna go head to I mean, I think most of us here know who Eresh Kigal is. That's like a barely kept spoiler, but... Alright guys, we'll see you next time for that. Ciao.